Hilda Season 1 is the perfect example of what modern kids animation is capable of. This 2018 Netflix fantasy show is about an adventurous young girl named Hilda and her single mom, who move away from their home in the isolating wilderness in favor of the big city of Trollberg. The program contains a mixture of wholesome thematic storytelling, gorgeous colorful animation, and an imaginative sense of adventure. Spanning 13 episodes, the show tackles themes of being an outcast and making friends in an alien and often hostile environment, while also showcasing an engrossing internal fantasy mythology of whimsical magical creatures and a never-ending sense of wonder. It's like a version of Fantastic Beasts that doesn't suck. Similar to Fantastic Beasts, Hilda is a fantasy romp meant for audiences of all ages that places a heavy emphasis on showcasing how fantastical and mysterious magical creatures coexist with the more typical humans. But where these two shows differ is that Hilda pulls off this similar idea with better execution. Unlike those movies penned by the author that should not be named, Hilda Season 1 has a strong internal mythology of magical creatures and a healthy dose of heart. And as a result, Hilda Season 1 is really good. One of the main reasons behind Hilda Season 1's high quality is its blue-haired protagonist. As a character, Hilda is very engrossing. Hilda's love of magical creatures, her yearning to solve the world's mysteries, her posh accent, and her ability to be brave in the face of danger is infectious, making it easy to get emotionally attached to her and her journey. She is a strong character. Also, Hilda is voiced by Bella Ramsey, who plays Lyanna Mormont in Game of Thrones, and if you remember correctly, you know her to be one of the few positive aspects of Game of Thrones' later seasons. You know it's true. One of Hilda's best characteristics is that she is not infallible. To be blunt, Hilda is a great representation of a neurodivergent person. As outgoing and adventurous as she is, she has a difficult time relating to other kids. Hilda has a problem when it comes to trying to make friends and trying to keep them. And beyond inspiring quality character development and good storytelling drama, Hilda is just a great representation of a girl on the spectrum. She's brave, but also has vulnerability, which makes her really relatable, strong, and a kid with a lot of potential character growth ahead of her. And with the great and diverse cast of supporting characters, whether it be people of different races, beliefs, or magical creatures that are allegorical to certain social issues, there are a lot of creative scenarios that help develop Hilda's character and introduce new nuances into the story. Hilda Season 1's most surprising positive quality is its world building. As the show goes on, more and more recurring characters and magical creatures are introduced, and while many of the episodes are relatively self-contained, characters like the perfectionist Frida, David who always has a bug in his hair, nightmare spirits named Mara, or a minuscule elf that has a love for detailed paperwork all contribute to an overarching narrative that builds after every episode before crescendoing into a satisfying finale. It's all just so good and flows well from episode to episode and just makes you keep wanting to binge it. It is so damn good. Hilda Season 1 is delightfully playful and wows you with its imagination, character work, and surprisingly extensive world building. There is so much going on in terms of the storytelling and its likable yet complex main character that I couldn't help but be enraptured and enthralled by it. Hilda Season 1 is excellent. Bring on Season 2 next month. And with that, I want to thank my patrons, especially my high tier ones in Slasher Veils, Mom, and David Devlin. Thank you so much for supporting what I do. I love y'all. And for those of you just watching the video, please leave a like rating and subscribe to the channel. And also check out my Patreon. PS5 ain't gonna pay for itself. See ya.